You guys know how much I love awesome living spaces and how much I love talking to interesting people who are out living adventurous lives. So, I've got a good treat for you today.
Hey guys, my name's Jess. I'm a professional photographer from Australia and this is my humble abode. It's commonly known as Frankie, but this is the living space that we've been travelling around North America for the last couple of months, and then we will be for another few months, so 7 or 8 months up in total. And yeah, we've been living out of this and it's been going pretty well, but come and check it out. Starting off in the front, one of the best things we did was put in like these captain's chairs. So they swing the whole way around and just kind of like really opens up the area, and honestly the most comfortable things in the world. Don't even need suspension in the van anymore. So we have these, and then camera gear, kind of accessible, good to go whenever. And then yeah, I guess we're kind of like moving into the kitchen area. Yeah, so we have just a couple of cupboards, plates and pots and pans, veggies and all that kind of thing in here, and then like spices, whatever, they all just like kind of slide in and out. And again, like more pots, pans, that kind of stuff. But here is our cooker. So that just whips off, and then you just undo this. That folds up, and yeah, you have a 2-burner cooking stove, and the good thing about it is you can just unscrew it and then you can take it outside as well, so it kind of just drops straight in and out. Super flexible, so if you are camping next to like a beach and you want to go cook by the water or something, you can just take it out, which is perfect. So that all sits in there nice and neat. So here we have our bed, and just to save a bit of space, I kind of put in this extra sliding bit. So there's a cushion just over here which then slides in, and that's actually a full-size double bed, which is pretty nice. Me and my partner can fit in there pretty cozily. That just slides away, and then we have like drawers there, and then we have all of our clothes and all that kind of stuff in these 2 boxes here. And yeah, that's the bedroom. Some of the challenges have been, as we came into Canada, we were told that we could just renew our visas and stuff anytime, and we went down to the Mexican border yesterday and tried to do that. Did the whole walk into Mexico and back out. But yeah, we kind of got denied that, so we've had to change our plans. We only have 6 weeks left in the States, and then we need to be back up in Canada. So we'll try and change our plans and figure out what we're going to do there, but we're pretty open and free to do whatever we want whenever we want. When we first started the project, I've kind of been like looking at Instagram and other vans and all that kind of stuff, trying to figure out what kind of design I wanted to go with and what kind of space we wanted to have in the van and that kind of thing. But I've never built anything in my life before, so that was probably the first challenge that we had. But yeah, we just decided that we'd try and stick pretty like close to a very tight budget by like recycling all the woods and recycling like all the materials that like cover up the doors and all that kind of thing. So all that material was free, and we managed to get like a free saw and drill and a hammer off this guy in Vancouver that was super kind and just gave it to us. And then they were the only tools that we used, and managed to build like this whole thing. And again, no experience whatsoever building, but it was just a case of like, here's a problem, let's figure it out, let's see what works and see what doesn't work. So yeah, this is how it turned out. We were supposed to go to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, and we got there and the road was closed. We had no idea that they actually closed it for the winter. So we pulled into like the gas station, and they said, okay, if you go down like this dirt road and blah 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 blah, like 2 hours down this dirt road, you'll get to the edge of the Grand Canyon. And it turned out to be absolutely amazing. We got there, and I guess because of like the lack of our plans and that kind of thing, we were actually able to camp on the edge of the Grand Canyon, just open up the back doors to like these crazy big views, which was really, really amazing. And yeah, I just think that freedom that we have in the van and the accessibility that we can kind of create really allows us to kind of have a lot of those moments, which is super nice, and one of the reasons why we wanted to get into the van life and travel this kind of way. One of the things we actually love doing is like cooking, so we actually have our own little herb garden right here. So we've just got some basil, mint, cilantro and parsley. Yeah, which is a nice little feature of the van. And then one of the best things for adventures is obviously having your own canoe. So we have a canoe up there called Pippi. We picked up in Portland, and the company called Next Adventure were kind enough to give us some paddles and that kind of thing. So whenever we pull up to a lake, we can just drop it in the water and paddle our hearts away. So that's the van. If you'd like to follow along on our adventures and check out my photography, there's a link in the text below. So yeah, come along for the journey.
I was really inspired by the simplicity of this van and impressed with how Jess is able to live with such a simple, bare bones thing. No bathroom, no shower. It's kind of amazing. I don't know, I think I might prefer a setup more like Kyle in the last video with the shower, bathroom, but I'm curious to hear what you think. What's your ideal van setup? Super simple or super extravagant? And as always, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this as I travel around the world and meet the most interesting, amazing, inspiring people that I can find. I'm bringing their stories to you, so subscribe.